Well, hello, and thanks for stopping by. This is volume 224, I believe. If it's not, I'll change it in down here somewhere. Of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. I guess I should move my microphone over here, probably work better. Let's see. Tuesday night, Thanksgiving is over. Had a wonderful time with my family being here. Kelly was up north with her family, but she came home Sunday night, and I was happy to see her. It's been a busy couple of days. Just to let you know ahead of time, too, I just now, and it is 6:50 Pacific time, I just sent out a text on our text thread and let everybody know that I sent them an invitation to this Zoom call. No warning, just everybody on the cancer crew sent out an invitation. So we'll see who makes it. Okay, so people are asking questions as I'm going along here. So yes, it's now. All right. Oh, look, there is Brian. Okay, so you'll get to see him come on as I do. Oh, there's his picture. Isn't he just a strapping, fine-looking young man? There he is. But I can't hear you. Oh, it's still connecting to audio. Okay, so there's the first one. Look at this. Jack Smith coming in too. Oh, this is awesome.
What's up?
How you doing, Brian?
Yes.
Hey, just to let you know, big box on the way to your house. I put everything in the mail this morning. And,
oh, you're wrong. Thank you.
You know, I got thinking about it. I could have given it to you on Thursday at lunch, but I'd already printed up the postage and everything and put it in the box. So I thought, man, I'll fire it off to you. So I'm hoping to get there right Thursday. But
in a recent unfortunate development, our realtor wants to do pictures on Thursday, but I'm not sure if I have to be here then. We'll see.
Okay. Well, then
I want to make it. Awesome. Plan A is what I'm hoping for. And I just sat my fat butt on the couch, so this was good timing, I guess.
Awesome. Yeah. Jack,
hey, Jack.
Doing, buddy?
Hey.
Good to see you. Ooh, looks like you got your green screen working well, too.
What's that?
It looks like you got your green screen working well. The brick looks nice.
I'm just sitting I'm at a friend's house down here in Placentia. I just sat down in a chair.
I thought you were going to tell me it was a real brick wall. Okay.
Oh, no.
Just got to check.
I'm in prison. Yeah, it's a real brick wall.
There you go. Take it with you everywhere, right? It's always, you never know when you're going to need a brick wall.
Exactly.
Think I can get to be Santa in time for Christmas?
Not this Christmas, but I'm getting there, man. Look at this. I got pork chops growing in, and it's really hard to tell because of the lighting in here. But like Doug walked up behind me the other day in the garage. He was like, "Dude, awesome. You've got a lot more hair than it looks like on TV." So
I see it. That's great.
Yeah. Cool. It's weird. You can see the white down here, but I've actually got these like pigtail corkscrews coming out of here, cool. Just like random, growing out the side.
That's funny.
All right.
Yeah, I trimmed my beard down to the goatee, and now I want to grow my beard back because I'm tired of shaving.
I haven't shaved since I started radiation.
Oh,
I lost Brian there.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's calling me, so I had to decline that. Hang on.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, see this? I haven't shaved since I started radiation.
Oh, there you go. Nice. It looks good.
Salt and peppery.
I'm looking forward to getting it all back. And it was funny too, because I went through the pictures the other day of the 7 guys that shaved their heads, including Mr. Smith up there. And man, you guys grew your hair back quick. Everybody that was on there. Well, you shaved again.
I trimmed it down 4 or 5 days ago.
Oh, okay.
I wish I had the cojones to do that for you.
Oh, no worries. It was a thought. I was amazed that anybody did it. I mean, I didn't ask anybody. It was so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, guys start shaving their heads and sending me pictures. I'm like, this is awesome. Now, what I have to worry about is if they start shaving any other body parts and sending me pictures, because I don't really want to see those.
Oh, I did. I shaved that, in your honor.
Well, I haven't. If you want to see that, I can let you.
How do I turn off his video? Where's the
Too funny.
So anyways, okay, so the video's actually rolling. This is all getting posted.
Awesome.
Yeah, I told everybody that this is 234, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 234. And I looked at YouTube today, and we're up to 205 followers. So anyways, I was just going to keep yakking
Awesome.
until you guys showed up, and boom, there you were. So we'll see who makes it. Now, when I was a kid, and I would have to check my mom to get all the details on this, but they used to do a thing like on the street, and the housewives, nobody worked back then, would ahead of time, maybe like two of them would get together, and they'd say, okay, we're going to do this Wednesday morning. And they would start at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and they'd have a pot of coffee going and a coffee cake or something. And then they would be dressed, but then they would head to the next, whoever's next on the list, they would head to their house, knock on the door, and then you couldn't refuse them. You had to let them come in. So whatever you were wearing at the time is what you joined the parade with. And so they would hang out at your house for a couple minutes, and then they would move on to the next house. So here you got women in their bathrobes and fuzzy slippers and stuff, walking down the street and going on to the next house. Looking back on it, I'm not sure that anybody ever came to the door naked. Or if they did, we didn't find out about it. But I'm thinking, for a 10-year-old kid, that's the highlight of the morning there.
Yeah, that's fun.
So this was my version of that, was to just hit you guys up with a text and say, hey, I sent you an email. Let's see who shows up.
You're lucky I didn't get in the shower yet.
I just got out. I got to tell you, what a day today. My garage, you guys have both seen my garage, and it's pretty well packed. Not a lot of room to move around in there. The ultimate goal is to get the Samurai in there. So I got a small 5x10 storage unit. So I'm going to take out the stuff that I don't use every day, but that I don't want to get rid of, like my camping gear and all that kind of stuff, and stash it in there. And the storage unit is right around the corner. It's just a little farther away than my place where we have lunch over there. And so that'll give me enough room that I can move things around in the garage. So I started moving stuff today. And I got to tell you, it was depressing as hell. There were boxes in there that I shouldn't have had any problem picking up. And
I know what that's like.
Oh, man, I could barely get them off the ground. So I had to borrow a hand truck from my brother-in-law down the street, to be able to get them out of the garage, get them in the truck, and then getting them into the truck. I'm covered with bruises. I got bruises all over my arms. You should see my belly. I got bruises on my belly from, hitting myself with that. And I got a big one on there. I was trying to figure out what that was. It was from my Trulicity shot, because every Monday I got to give myself that injection. And man, it put a bruise on me about that big around. So I think.
Well, is it done, or can we help you Thursday?
No, Thursday's lunch. Don't worry about it. I've had the storage unit for a month. Today was the first day I moved anything other than that piece of the couch that I had to take out to put my recliner in. It's in there because that was in the back of my truck for 2 months. And so my buddy down the street, Troy, helped me take that over there, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or whatever it was. But yeah, it'll take me a little bit. I'll get it in there though.
Well, I'm happy to help Thursday. I'll be there with my truck. We can do a couple truckloads if you want, whatever.
I appreciate it. The problem is I got to go through there bit by bit and figure out what's going to go and what's going to stay and that kind of stuff. Are you drinking or?
Who, me?
Yeah, you can't go like this.
Who, me?
I was moving. No, I do have my glass of ice.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Invisible drink.
Right. It's there you go.
Honest officer. Oh, there's Steve. Right on. So I think this should be Nelson coming in here. And I'm assuming that the Florida guys are already in bed.
What time is it? 7 here?
7, so it's like 10 back
10
there.
o'clock.
Yeah. And there's look, Nelson. I can see right through you. You're transparent. Can you hear me, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
There you go. Damn, I was hoping Tom was going to get in here since he
lift your camera up, Steve. You're cutting off your forehead.
Just top of your mustache here.
I don't know. Here we go.
A little further.
That's weird. Your shirt is working like your green screen.
Oh, that's weird.
And I can see your lovely wife over to the side there.
I should see.
That's a trip.
Choose virtual background. I'll switch it to none. There we go.
There we go.
That was actually kind of cool.
I'll do that too.
Okay. Well, nobody else has responded and nobody else has come to the waiting room. So I'm going to assume that we are all it. So I wanted to get the good news out first. Let me scroll back up because Tom Harrison who all the viewers know. Haven't seen forever, but he's still alive, still kicking. What's the name of his company now? Alley Cat or Back Alley?
Back Alley.
Okay, Back Alley Construction. And he's been posting up pictures on Facebook. Damn, that kid's good. That house he did in Long Beach was awesome.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So he says, real quick here, after 3 years of hormone surgery, radiation, and waiting to see if this all worked, I went in and saw the doc today. It was a great discussion. So my numbers, after stopping all treatment, went from undetectable to 0.19. He explained the rise to me, which is okay. Now I have a baseline. There's a fancy word for that too, and I can't think of what it is. Doggone it. He says, basically after radiation, the cells can't survive after they split and they die off, but they still give off PSA indication. So we need to be checking another 3 months. So that's the term again, living my life 3 months at a time. Love my brother's Tom. So that is excellent news for Tom. And then Steve, have you gotten your baseline?
They're still saying it's going to change.
Yeah, they said 3 years it could take 3 years to get your bottom number. God, I wish I could remember what that's called.
Yeah, so I had a point. I've had two. Well, I had a 0.60 and a 0.62. So we'll just see. You know, it's hey from 5.6 to 0.6, I'll take it.
Yeah, definitely. And Jack, you're still non-detectable, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's fantastic. And Brian, we've got you. You have 10 down, 10 radiation treatments gone.
I think today was number 11. So
11.
27 to go. Yeah.
All right. So you still got a ways to go. Are you feeling any kind of side effects yet?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's weird. Like intermittent, they come and go. And I never understood when people say I have good days and I have bad days, but now I get that.
Yeah.
Because today I woke up this morning and I couldn't even drive myself. I had to get my dad to take me. I had a lot of nausea, very nauseated and tired and just I didn't feel like I should be driving. So my dad took me. I come home and I feel fine. So I've been up and at 'em and working and doing things all day. And then I just all of a sudden just hit a brick wall.
Yep. Yeah.
So
people have always asked me that, how are things going? And you tell them good days and bad days. And you never know what it's going to be till you crack your eyes open in the morning.
Yeah, it's weird. And then a little bit of pain down there, I'm starting to feel definitely something going on down there. Like, I mean, the best way I could put it is there are times it feels like there's a stick in my butt.
Yep. Yeah, I used to call it the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
So did they do space ore for you?
No, because I don't have a prostate. So there's nothing to separate.
Oh, that's right. There's nothing to separate, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know where they're hitting. And sometimes when I'm laying there and the radiation thing is going around, and I feel like because I have to pee, because that's what they want you to have a full bladder. And then I feel like, I'm about to go. And I just clench it off, and I do like a Kegel. And I feel like, is that screwing something up or making it hit where it shouldn't hit? I don't know. I get paranoid about that.
I don't think so. Because if you don't have the prostate anymore, there's really nothing.
No, but they're hitting the whole bed. So if I clinch up, then is it like moving things around to where it'll hit the beam will hit where it's not supposed to, and then I'm destroyed.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute, you're froze.
I still have 4.
What's that? Does Steve freeze up?
Yeah.
So I still have four gold marker.
Oh, is that right? How you feeling?
Yeah, it looks like mine's in the. I feel great now.
Good.
I think we got a bandwidth issue going on, Steve. You keep freezing up.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. We won't hold it against you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to training. So the next year's Ironman will be better, even better.
Yeah.
Or I'll get to do it.
Hey, quick question too. I got to ask you. When you posted up a picture from Thanksgiving when you guys were getting ready to eat, did you have storage containers out there?
Yeah, we have 3 shipping containers out there.
Okay, so I wasn't seeing things. It looked like, you had the shipping containers out there, and I thought, well, what a great windbreak. You know, you guys.
So, yeah, so we were between two. We're actually, if you look, we were between all three of them.
There's probably a sale on those down at the harbor.
Not being used.
Yeah.
Have a Black Friday sale. All right. So
yeah,
Jack,
we just finished painting them, actually. I was out there for 2 full weeks. And the first week we just do maintenance and work. And we'd finished painting them and did a bunch of electrical work. So
obviously you guys leave them out there all the time?
Yeah, we do. In fact, we leave all the toys out there and just lock them up in the containers. And
wow.
then we'll stick, like, we've got a derelict car out there. So we'll put the derelict car in front of one of the containers and a huge trailer in front of another one. So they all get blocked in and locked.
Okay. So if somebody wanted to get in there, they would really have to want to get in there.
They are going to have to really want to get, and there's cameras that are motion activated. So, you know, we'd see it right away. We could call the sheriff's department.
That's actually pretty cool.
That is cool.
Huh. You don't have to pull everything out there every time. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my buddy's got the house out there. He's on 2.5 acres.
Oh, so you're actually on somebody's property then?
Yeah, we're on. So he's got like a 700 square foot house out there too. So we use the house.
Very nice. Oh, that works out good. All right. So Jack, you're in town, right? You're in California right now.
The day before Thanksgiving, we're hanging out with my kids, and then I'm playing golf with a friend tomorrow in Orange County, and then having lunch with you guys. So I drove down and I'm spending some time with a friend of mine here in Placentia.
Nice.
And I spent a week in Utah visiting some friends before Thanksgiving, and then I was in Hawaii for a week before that. So I've sort of been on the go.
Yeah, it has been. And I've got for you on Thursday, your shirt's been done for a while, so they're all set and ready
cool.
to go.
Good
Yeah.
deal.
So, and thank you so much too. You bought every one that we have. There's 7 shirts and you bought one of each. So thank you very much. Interesting turn of events. I checked online because you got the 2X long, the T, which I tried one of those. That's nice. Having that extra material at the bottom kind of cuts down on the midriff when you sit down in the chair.
So when you reach up to grab something, your shit doesn't hang. You don't get a flabalanche.
You know what?
A flabalanche.
I gotta remember that one. That one's good. That goes with my Dunlap, my belly Dunlapped over my belt. But I went to the site to order more shirts, and just in the last 2 weeks, they changed it because I have a resale license, so I buy them at wholesale, and then I get a cheaper deal. You know, that's why when I sell my shirts, they cost less than they do anywhere else. So I put everything in the cart, and then it wouldn't let me check out. I started looking at it, and they said, and I've always had to buy them 6 at a time. You have to buy, no matter what size it is, you can get one color, but you have to buy 6 of them each time. And it still said that, but it also said $200 minimum. So I got to buy a bunch of T-shirts to cover $200. So I can't use them anymore. 3 of my other suppliers all did the same thing. Everybody's jacked up their prices, and now they're saying you've got to buy more of them. So it looks like I'm down to one company now. So I'm crossing my fingers that they don't go the same way everybody else did. Because if they keep doing this to me, then I'm just not going to sell T-shirts anymore. You know, it's not worth it. Yeah.
I love this shirt. It's a high quality shirt. It's not like a cheap T-shirt.
No, I don't buy the cheap ones. And I personally like a thick T-shirt. I mean, some of these ones, like I just got one in the mail the other day. I forget what a buddy of mine sent me a T-shirt, and they're very, very thin. And a lot of guys like that. You know, they like a real thin T-shirt. I'm not. I like, you know, plus I like a tighter neck, but then again, I'm just a fat ass, so almost everything is tighter on the neck.
I don't like the real thin ones. You can see my nipples; they stick out when I get cold.
Well, the ones I did for Steve, they were the moisture wicking ones, and they do that. If I wear those type of shirts, you know, it's just like I don't know, they rub on your. Wow, this channel just went downhill.
Everything shows in those shirts.
Yeah. You guys see those things like when you're flipping through Instagram and they call them what are the dad shirts? Or it says be a daddy shirt instead of a dad shirt. Supposedly it's supposed to hide your fat gut. And
I need that.
The before and after. I'm like, I don't know. That guy didn't look any thinner to me.
Yeah.
With the other T-shirt.
It looked like a sausage.
That exploded in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nuts.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I've just been sitting here, yak, 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 yak. So real quick, we'll start with you, Jack. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was wonderful. I had it with my, had Thanksgiving with my kids and all the family members. We had 19 people.
Nice.
Show up for dinner, and it was a good time. Lots of food, and ate way too much and regretted it.
Perfect.
I think that's required. Brian, how'd yours go?
Good. We had 11 people. I had all 3 kids home, my dad and his wife, and we had a great time. It was a good dinner. My wife kicked ass and made a really nice dinner, worked her butt off, but again, ate too much, got the eggnog kicked off, get the season going.
Awesome.
Beached myself on the couch.
I love eggnog.
It's good stuff.
It is. And Steve, you were out in the elements.
Yeah. So we were out in the desert. We had 34.
Wow.
And more food than you can imagine. Even, well, you saw, I think I sent you guys a picture of this part of the spread.
Yeah.
It was just massive amounts of food. We had a great time, just a really, really good time.
Do you guys deep fry turkeys out there?
Sorry, what?
Do you deep fry the turkeys out there?
So we had one that we smoked and one that we deep fried.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to quit smoking those turkeys. It was so hard to keep them lit.
Well, yeah. You have to find those like exercise zigzags, you know.
I got that.
Yeah, they don't want to stay in the paper. And you were out there for like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I spent 2 weeks out in the desert. We had a great time. Like I said, tons of work on the property and stuff out there, and then you know a week with everybody in, and it was awesome. So both my daughters were there. I brought my brother down. My mother was out there, and just tons of friends, and it's just a great time.
Nice. I'm glad everybody had a good time. I had a great time too. Went to my nephew's house, and we had a big old turkey out there and some ham and all the fixins, and my daughter, my granddaughter, my son-in-law were there, so that was nice. I took my granddaughter the day after Thanksgiving, took her to the Westminster Mall, and we went out back by where Sears used to be, and took her in the Samurai and taught her how to drive stick. And
that's awesome.
Oh my gosh, she's a natural. And it was so funny because after we got done, she said, "Hey, could we go get some frozen yogurt?" And I said, "Yeah, we can do that. We'll go over to Cool King on Golden West and Warner." So as we're driving down Golden West, we go past Bolsa, and we're zipping along, and I point to the fence, and I go, "Coming up here real quick." They said, "I don't know if you can see it or not, but the second house in, that's my buddy Steve, where he lives." So he goes, "Yeah, Grandpa, you tell me that every time we drive."
Yeah, these kids don't like to be told something more than once. I hate that.
No, you know, the great thing is, though, you could always tell them, "Hey, that's good," but you know what? Smart asses don't get frozen yogurt. So
yeah, that's true.
Oh, you look like the Cheshire Cat, Jack.
What happened to Jack?
It's
looks
just
frightening.
hang on. That's Bandit.
Oh, there you go. Hi, Bandit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, does that go away?
Yeah, he's like, "Leave me alone."
All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to do a quickie and get your smiling faces on there. And oh, look, there's Jack's foot. But also, too, I just want to let the prostate cancer warriors that are watching this know one really important thing, too, and not just because it's holidays, but the one thing I've noticed about all of the guys that are in the cancer crew, there's 9 of us that are in here now, have absolutely no problem saying "I love you" to each other. And we just take it for granted because we do it all the time, because we mean it. And it doesn't in any way affect our masculinity. Yeah, sure, most of us don't have any testosterone, but that's not why we feel like we can say it. You know, I mean, we're fighting the same thing, and we're brothers. So, you know, if you feel that urge to tell another man that you love him, do it, you know? So
never had a problem in my life.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, you know, it's so nice to see that text and see you guys, because tonight was just full of love. I mean, there was all kinds of good stuff going on in there, and people giving their results, and, you know, lots of "I love yous." And I just happened to be talking to somebody about that the other day, and they feel very uncomfortable about it. And everybody has to feel the way they feel. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. But I told him, I go, look, I have no problem with it. We tell each other to our face, we hug each other, so spread the love, man, especially now that the holidays are here. Tell people how you feel. I learned a valuable lesson when my buddy Andy passed away. I didn't get a chance to tell him the last time, he knew I loved him when we tell each other, but I didn't get to tell him one more time before he was gone. So you never know. Make sure everybody that you love knows that you love them, and not just because it's the holidays all year long, but especially around the holidays, just because it's that time of year. So thank you, gentlemen, for being here. I appreciate that. I do love you all. And I don't love the guys that didn't make it to the call any less, but we're going to razz them about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys on Thursday.
Yeah, yes. Look forward to it.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
Eat at Joe's. It's going to be good. Brian, I hope it works out for you.
It should.
Fantastic. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm glad you got a chance to see some of the members of the Cancer Club. I know it's been a while. Thanks so much for following along. Appreciate any time you want to hit the like button. It helps the algorithm, gets us more available for people when they search for it. Also, too, remember, if you want to buy T-shirts to help raise money for prostate cancer research, go to myprostateistryingtokillme.com. You can click on there, find the T-shirts, order them. I make them, put them in the mail, and boom, you get them. And 100% of the profits go to prostate cancer research and treatment development. So thank you very much for watching. Love you guys. Love you watching the channel too, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sure.